My expectation and hope is that this will be closing down sooner than later. But Israel has a right to defend itself when you have thousands of rockets flying into your territory.
The president and many other figures this week stated that Israel has a right to self-defense, and this is a sentiment that is echoed across this body. But do Palestinians have a right to survive?
We want a two-state solution in the region, but that doesn't give license to Hamas to bomb Israel.
We must acknowledge and condemn the disproportionate discrimination and treatment that Palestinians face versus others in this region.
If Hamas is going to continue to fire rockets into innocent civilian areas, then there's going to be a response by Israel. The unjust evictions and demolitions in East Jerusalem certainly only heighten tensions.
What we're really telling Palestinians fighting apartheid is the same thing being told to my fellow Black Americans across our country here and that are fighting against police brutality. There is no form of acceptable resistance to state violence.
Hamas has sent an unprecedented amount of rockets into Israel. Israel certainly has a right to defend its people, but a responsibility, a real responsibility to protect innocent life in the Palestinian areas. And I hope we can get both sides to the table to, end this conflict, find a two-state solution.
When we say that Israel has the right to self-defense, how can we ignore the home demolitions, settlement violence, and forced annexation of Palestinian land that is happening? And how can we say they themselves do not have the right to defend themselves?
Israel's disproportionate response to Hamas's attacks, destroying entire buildings and public spaces, is exacerbating this horrible cycle of violence.
Every rocket that Hamas sends into Israel is a deliberate effort to kill civilians, and I think we need to understand that. These rockets are indiscriminate and by definition designed to kill civilians. While I fully defend Israel's right to defend itself, it needs to do what it needs to do to protect its people, I don't want that to be interpreted as support for Israeli settlement policy or the eviction of Palestinians from their homes.